Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, first comeback, kind of out of nowhere. I feel like every time I open either like my Twitter or my Instagram, I'm kind of like bombarded with updates of SM and everything. RIIZE is having a comeback now. We've got aespa coming up. We've got Red Velvet. I mean, I'm saying this as if it was like the first world problem. Really, this is not me complaining. It is an observation more than anything. It was just like every time I open, I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of updates, you know? But yeah, for RIIZE, it felt like it kind of like dropped out of nowhere. We had a few teaser pictures, but the length that led up to this coming out felt really short compared to how they prepared you know, the debut and everything, which, let me tell you, I have been bleeding the two songs, Get a Guitar and Memories. Ooh, when I reacted to both of them, I was really pleasantly surprised, but what surprised me even more is how often I ended up reaching for them in my reaction. I wouldn't have been able to guess that I would listen to them so much. Like seriously, nothing could have prepared me for the amount of time I would listen to these songs. And it's true that I did say in my reaction that, you know, I felt like I've taken the hook as if they were fishing and I were the fish, right? A bit. They kind of like didn't reel me in immediately. At least at that time, it felt like this. And so I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on them and everything because what they're showing me right here, I like it. But yeah, I ended up listening to these songs on loop without even thinking about it really. And that's when I was like, I'm in trouble. And also there's another aspect to me really enjoying Get a Guitar is the challenge, the freaking challenge. Where in some way it's kind of like humbling because I see a lot of people being able to do it, but on the other side, there's like also a lot of people who can't do it. And I'm like, I found my people. You know, it's just fun, this kind of like moment challenges and everything, because not only did I already like the song on its own, but adding this kind of like humoristic aspect to it only adds to the positive that I have already associated with this song on its own. So we'll see how I will end up feeling about this song. So Talk Sexy, obviously. Oh no, sorry, that's the twist here. They're not saying Talk Sexy, they're singing Talk Saxy. So we've got guitar, and here we've got a saxophone. I'm seeing a pattern. Now I'm curious what's next. You know, what kind of instrument are they gonna sing about next? You know, English captions are, oh, let's go. You know, when I saw the teaser for the, wow. This right here, tell me, does not make you think, ooh. The background does not make you think of SHINEE. Oh, yeah. Oh. I am in trouble, people. Ooh. Yeah, he just makes me smile a lot, huh? Oh no, that made me think of FX, that's why. But it's rum pum pum. Oh. Oh. We are in trouble. Yo, he's got some Taemin vibes about him. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, oh my god, you know. Yeah, no, I don't know actually. I forgot what I was about to say. His visual just wiped everything that was in my head. Oh, I'm gonna bleed this song also. Oh. so sweet. Ah. I am in trouble. Obviously, I don't put a limit to how many groups I want to follow closely, I want to stan or whatnot. But it's true that at some point I also kind of like reach a threshold. I want to, but I don't know if I'm able to, not only emotionally, but also financially. I've done so good this year of not, you know, investing too much money into K-pop and like in goods, like material goods, like albums and everything. I've spent quite a bit on concerts and events though. Yeah, I think I've kind of like managed to not spend too much on K-pop this year, and I'm kind of like glad because, well, the future me will thank me for this, for what I'm doing right now. But the thing is, I want to be able to support.
By the way, I know there are different ways of showing support to a group and everything. Here I'm just talking financially, as in, you know, actually spending money on albums and whatnot, because that was on topic. But I am aware there are different ways of supporting a group.
We'll see in the future if there's like an album that really calls my name. But yeah, when I say I'm in trouble, it's not I'm not really in trouble. It's just a way for me to say like, wow, I really love what they're doing, what they're putting out and everything. You know, like this right here with the baggy thing. Oh, okay, it's reminding me so much of those like street tragédies en France. You know, those like 2000 kind of clothing and everything. It's so cool. Yeah, and it's also giving such like step up movies and whatnot. You know what I mean? This right here reminds me so much of that SHINEE music video, right? Yeah, see? I'm telling you. Okay, here technically there are stars, but whatever. You know what I mean? Anton has got a little bit of Taemin in him. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's because he's the youngest as well, and so he's like, he's got that maknae vibe. I don't know. That's the thing with RIIZE, I said also last time, is like they are bringing, well, you know, bringing Saxy back. Bringing Saxy back. They're bringing the whole like melancholy old school vibe, and they're doing it with like that little twist of modernity about it, and it's so refreshing. And it's such a good balance of both of those elements, you know, like the modern twist to like the old school vibes. But you know what's good also with them? It's like, yes, they do kind of like have a little bit of like, well, it's SM, right? So they do kind of like admit a little bit of like all the groups from SM, but they have already kind of like settled themselves music-wise and sound-wise as something very different from NCT, Super Junior, SHINEE, etc, right? And that's something that I love seeing. That signature sound, this like identity that I'm talking about, they've already settled it. And the whole thing with like the instruments and everything, you know, get a guitar, talk Saxy. That's what I'm saying now, because I see like a common denominator. I'm so curious about what's next. Dude, their face card is insane. I don't want to sound shallow and just talk about the visuals, but damn! Yeah, he reminds me so much of Kevin. I would love to see them both like next to one another. So good. It's almost like I'm in a jazz bar or whatever. Just the instruments. Oh. This is so good! Oh, this is so good! And also, their voices are instruments too. Yeah. Oh. I love this. I love this. Okay. Oh, this is good. Also, it puts you in such a good mood. I don't know if it's just the coffee that's finally kicking in, but wow, I feel good. I feel really good right now. On those notes, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.